Hey, it's Renee, your clarity and creativity coach. Listen, I wanted to jump on and talk about your race, your dream, your um, destiny. Scripture tells us in Hebrews 12 and 1 talks about, since we have this great cloud of witnesses with they were people of faith, like lay aside everything that's troubling you, your weight, so that you can run the race that is set before you. And you run a race to finish, right? And win. But it's finishing is what's really important. And so when I think about laying aside the weights, I think about laying aside the weight of fear, the weight of abandonment, the weight of abuse, the weight of unworthiness, the weight of low self esteem, and you can add a whole lot of more stuff into that. Like whatever the weight is that's keeping you from running your race, from running and from believing in yourself. Because the cloud of witnesses were like Abraham and folks in the Bible scriptures that, and I think it's in Hebrews 11 where it lists all of them that believed God. And so just go back to Hebrews 11 and read that. But it talks about them, Isaac, Jacob, all of them that believed the Lord. And by faith, Sarah conceived, and by faith, all of these people did these things. So there are a cloud of witnesses that because of faith, they were able to finish their race, their course, and do what they were supposed to do and fulfill their purpose, not even having seen the promise. And Pastor Matt is my pastor at Memphis Metro Church in Memphis, Tennessee. We've been talking about things are going to get better. And I think about that when I think about laying aside weights. The only way things can get better in your own life, you have to participate in that. You have to be a participant in making your life better. God has given us breath. He's given us life. If we want to live this life and just not exist, we have a part to play in that. So removing things from your life that are holding you back is really important. So laying aside the weight, lay aside the fear. Fear is, there's a healthy fear for some things, but fear that's holding you back from your dreams and pursuing your goals, yeah, you gotta let that go. And that means you can take baby steps. Baby steps are important. Took baby steps in doing everything that I've ever started. It was baby steps. If you can get to step one and you do step one of whatever it is, if you make a decision, that could be step one, that you're gonna do something. You set a date, that's the next decision, right? Then you make another benchmark for your goal. That's laying aside the fear, laying aside the doubt, laying aside you feeling unworthy or not good enough or not capable. You are capable. You are more than capable. You are more than worthy of it. You deserve a good life. And scripture tells us that in John 10:10 that the Lord came that he might that we might have life and have it more abundantly. But the might is on you. I'm writing a whole book about that. When I got that revelation that the might is on me, yeah, it really is. So anything I'm not happy with in my life, then I can change it. I have the power and the ability and the faith to change it, right? But I have to I have had to take baby steps, and I'm still doing it. I'm still taking a step, take a step. And once you get to moving, you'll feel so good about it. And you celebrate the small wins. That's really important. Type that in the chat. Celebrate the small wins. You deserve it. So go for it, lay aside the weight, and go for it so you can run this race, which is made for me. I interpret that as going after all that God put in you to do, everything that He's shown you to do. You can do it. If you can see it, you can be it, but you got to participate in it. All right. So you be blessed, and I'm out, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for spending 90 seconds with me. Bye.